We're updating some breaking news here in the last 24 hours. We had 3 major plane crashes. On Monday, we had 2 of them. One was a Russian warplane, crashed next to an apartment in the city of Yeysk. It's a port city on the Sea of Azov. The cause was engine failure on takeoff. Well, even though it was a military plane, it ignited a huge fire, killing 14 people. As you can see, the pilot escaping on a parachute. Here you're looking at images of a Miramar, Florida plane crash. 2 people on the plane were killed. 2 people inside the home were safe. The cause? Engine failure due to a mechanic working on the plane before Monday's test flight. The plane struggled to stay in the air, according to eyewitnesses, moments before the crash. It turned around with the engine stopping, engine failure, and then it went back the other way before dropping down. They shut electricity off as a precaution immediately after and then resumed it. Today at 7:15 in the morning, you're looking at Marietta, Ohio, a plane crash. A 1974 Beechcraft King Air E-90 crashed into a Marietta, Ohio car dealership on the edge of a soybean field, destroying as many as 15 vehicles. 2 people on the plane both died. The cause? It was another test flight leaking gasoline at takeoff. The crash was destined for Parkersburg's airport. It took off from John Glenn Columbus International Airport on the east side of the city at 6:35 a.m., but just 45 minutes later, it crashed about 10 miles from its destination, needing to cross the Ohio River. It's not the first time we've seen something like this happen. What's up, guys? So you're seeing me here in Parkersburg, West Virginia. We're about 10 to 13 miles from where that plane crashed in Marietta, Ohio. We just got up here today from St. Petersburg, Florida. You can see the weather is really cold up here. It's 44 degrees right now, cloudy. It's really cold compared to what I left up there in St. Pete, where it was 85 yesterday, and it's currently 77. So big change here. A lot of consternation about these plane crashes. What's causing them? Is it mechanical? Is it vaccine related? Could be both in some instances. There's some theories that a lot of pilots have been having blood clots and heart-related problems due to altitude changes and kind of like cardio, like their heart rate jumps up. I think in these instances of these 3 plane crashes, I think it was more mechanical. The last 2, the one here in Marietta and the one in northern Miami, Florida, yesterday, appeared to be test runs, test pilots. So I think there was a mechanic working on them both before. Now, was that intentional? I don't know. It very well could be, because we saw in, I think it was Salt Lake City in June, I'm thinking, that there was a woman that was just 1 mile out from reaching her airport destination in a small, I think it was a Cessna aircraft, and she needed to cross a small river, and she crashed and died then. So there's YouTubers on the ground trying to figure out what's going on, but just stay tuned here to GodSpeed Ministries to figure out all the latest occurrences. I know we've reported on the fires in the food processing plants, the government burning our crops down in Kentucky and Indiana, as well as other states. So just stay tuned here, subscribe. We're going to get you more videos here as the news continues to churn out. So.